Kick a little something for them cars that be bumped.
It isn't nothing like that. It isn't nothing like that good soul music. Now use it and let Jay prove it. Just lose it. With everything you do, just know she got your back, yo. And she'll even make you laugh show after show. She got the vibes that'll make you ride top down. And if you got a couple pounds, she'll be around. Justified madness.
Somebody that just loves to learn, and another child grows up to be somebody you just love to burn. Mom loves the both of them. You see, it's in the blood. Both kids are good to mom. Blood's thicker than the mud. It's a family affair.
What's happening? It's your girl J1 Yvette. It's Wednesday, July 19th, 2023, and welcome to the Way Back Wednesday edition of Justified Madness. That was music from Sly and the Family Stone from 1971. It's called It's a Family Affair. Now that's one of those songs that I literally grew up on. I wasn't even old enough to read the record label, but I would not go to sleep at night without my grandma playing that song for me. Child, I recognized good music before I could walk and talk. Okay. Now, if you're from the DMV, you might recognize a go-go version of that song from the godfather of go-go himself, Chuck Brown. Now, I personally love to go back to the music of the 70s because that was a time of full bands complete with horn sections, something you don't really hear too much today, or even since the 80s, to be honest. And I just love the sound of live music. Now, this next song originally came out in 1977, but if you were into 90s hip-hop, you probably recognize the sample from one of Kid and Play's biggest hits. So put on your bell-bottoms, lace up those platform shoes, fire up the disco ball, and let's get it. This is Brick with their 1977 hit, Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody. You're rocking with your girl, J1 Yvette, and this is the Way Back Wednesday edition of Justified Madness.
Yo, what's new with the movies this week? What's new in music, yo?
Your girl J1 Yvette's about to tell you.
What's new in music and movies this week?
New singles dropping this week include Alan Walker and Zach Abel with Endless Summer. Billie Eilish, What Was I Made For? From the motion picture Barbie. Chelsea Cutler, I Don't Feel Alive. Demi Lovato, Sorry Not Sorry rock version. J Hus featuring Burna Boy and Masculine. JT, No Bars. Mahalia, In My Bag. Nessa Barrett, Hell is a Teenage Girl. Pink Pantheress and Destroy Lonely with Turn Your Phone Off. Post Malone, Overdrive. Rita Ora, That Girl. And Zella Day featuring Broods with Hand as My Arrow. New albums dropping this week include DDG, Maybe It's Me. Disclosure, Alchemy. Glaive, I Care So Much That I Don't Care. Lil TJ and 222. Mahalia with IRL. Nessa Barrett, Hell is a Teenage Girl. Rita Ora, You and I. And Zach Bia, Learn to Fly. For the full list of new music, check out officialcharts.com and click on new releases. New at the movies this week, Oppenheimer. Written and directed by Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer is an IMAX-shot epic thriller that thrusts audiences into the pulse-pounding paradox of the enigmatic man who must risk destroying the world in order to save it. Oppenheimer stars Cillian Murphy, Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, and Robert Downey Jr., and it's rated R. Now, if you'd rather binge watch from your sofa, no worries. Get Peacock and stream live sports, exclusive originals, hit shows, and blockbuster movies. That's right, you get sports, movies, news, TV shows, originals, kids content, and more. Plans start at just $4.99 a month. Peacock, you can't not watch. That's the wrap up for the week. Now let's get back to the show. You're tuned into Justified Madness, and I'm your girl, J1 Yvette. We're taking it back to the old school. It's Way Back Wednesday on Justified Madness.
Sitting by the open fireplace in my favorite dungarees. Played a few bars of a melody and it sounded sweet to me. I thought I'd get up and take a look around, but my feet...
It's the Way Back Wednesday edition of Justified Madness with your girl J1 Yvette. That was music from the mighty, mighty OJs from 1978, and that's their hit, Brandy. You know what? I was today years old when I realized that song was about a dog that ran away. Don't take my word for it. Google it for yourself. All these years, I thought he was missing his lady. He's missing his dog, y'all. And before that, you heard Michael Jackson from his 1979 Off the Wall album. The song is called Burn This Disco Out, and that's my personal favorite up-tempo song from that album. Now, a quick Programming note, I'll be back on the air on Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for the Indie Artist Saturday edition of Justified Madness at blogtalkradio.com/Justified Madness. Now, if you miss any episodes of the show or want to replay some of your favorite episodes, no worries. You can just click on over to blogtalkradio.com/Justified Madness or look for Justified Madness with J1 Yvette almost everywhere you get your audio podcast. And don't forget to link up with me on all my social media and stream all my music and preview and purchase my books by going to drum.io/justifiedmadness31. Again, it's drum.io/justifiedmadness31. Now, another link I want y'all to remember is my Patreon. It's patreon.com/justifiedmadness31. And there you can join my squad for exclusives you won't find anywhere else, including first listens to my music before it drops, first access to upcoming events, and exclusive access to my patron-only Zoom parties that I have at the end of every month. And once again, that's Patreon, patreon.com/justifiedmadness31. Now, before I close out, I got to send shout outs to all my fan bam, whether by blood or by love. I love you to life and I love you for real. Screaming all the way to heaven, I love you, Ellis. You will never, ever be forgotten, babe. Birthday shout out going out to O.Twist, who is celebrating today, and a birthday shout out going out to Alameda Faison, who is celebrating his birthday on July 21st. Shout outs to my girls Nene, Jojo, Kiana, Rocco, Boogie, Kamisha, Coco, and RJ, Yvette, and Team J1 Yvette, which is run by my girls Brenda J, Tracy, and Amina. You can follow them on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Threads at Team J1 Yvette. That's team like in football team, JWANYVETTE. And last but never ever least, I want to shout out my daughter Jessie. She's the voice you hear at the top of the hour every Wednesday and Saturday right here on Justified Madness. Now, coming up next, I've got music from Average White Band from 1975, and the song is called Cloudy, and that's dedicated to my late husband Ellis. That was one of his favorite songs, and he actually turned me on to that song, y'all, because to be honest, the only Average White Band song I really knew was Schoolboy Crush. Then, on the other side of the commercial, I'm closing out with music from Prince, his 1979 hit, I Want to Be Your Lover. You're rocking with your girl J1 Yvette, and this is the Way Back Wednesday edition of Justified Madness.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to do another song here from the Cake Out before we move on. This is one of Hamish's songs that we wrote about a year ago. It's a ballad called Cloudy.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? It's your girl, J1 Yvette. Are you in the DMV and planning to move? Well, make your move a breeze with Amigo Movers. Click on amigomovers.com. That's AMIGO movers.com. Or contact Eric Villatoro at 240-281-4965. That's 240-281-4965 for a free quote. So if you're in the DMV and you're planning to move and you want movers that are fast and professional with great rates, you definitely want to contact Amigo Movers. And
it's time to hop into the Justified Madness time machine. We're going back to the year 1979. Thanks for rocking with your girl. I'm J1 Yvette, and I'll see you again Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for the Indie Artist Saturday edition of Justified Madness at blogtalkradio.com/justifiedmadness.